So, do you think you would have been able to get clean without the spiritual side, without having that encounter with Jesus?
Not at all. No. I mean, I tried many times and I couldn't. It wasn't until I understand that it was a spiritual problem that I could tackle it with the different tools that they gave me. Not just the scientific part is very important. Understanding what addiction does to your brain is
Yeah,
very important. So
super.
that's what House of Freedom it's for me a great center. Like I would say the best because it's the one that I went and got me cleaned. So, but they really explained to me what the addiction does to the brain and what the spiritual part also does to the brain. You know, the praying, what praying does to the brain,
Yeah,
what obviously the spiritual part that Satan wants to, the Bible said he wants to matar, robar y destruir, like steal, um,
kill, destroy.
destroy, kill,
Yeah,
destroy.
yeah.
So all of that spirits like that got into my family, the divorce of my parents, um, everything is spiritual
The
and
culture itself is like,
yeah,
this
and
demonic many times.
it's
Like,
demonic. So
yeah,
basically, since I was little, I felt like Satan was wanting to destroy me. Wanted to destroy. I understood that, and I said, "No, I'm stepping up, and I'm fighting with this."
yeah,
And our church has been a blessing because many churches tackle this, but our church focuses on the addiction part, obviously, because the church comes from the rehabilitation center. So I think in some part of Paul's one of the Paul's letter, he said that like be faithful or something to the form of doctrine you
delivered
were
to.
delivered to, and
Yeah,
I felt like that. Like I was delivered to House of Freedom Church. I don't
yeah,
think I'm a strong believer that God is not only House of Freedom, but if I leave House of Freedom, I w- I, w- I will be apart from God too, because He delivered me
to that one.
to that doctrine for a specific cause, because I had a specific problem, a specific demon that they fight there, which is the slavery. Addiction is part of slavery. It enslaves you to that substance, to that life until it destroys you, until it kills you and kills your soul. So if it weren't for the spiritual part, I would never be able to recover. And for me, coming from the world is like that. That is very cliche because I heard a lot of people saying,
Yeah,
"Oh, God saved me, God
I
delivered me
found
from
God.
addiction." I was like, "Oh my God, shut up, man!" So,
Yeah,
but
a lot of people don't understand that. That gets me upset too because they're like, oh, right when they were doing at their worst, it's
exactly,
like they found,
exactly,
and I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, if you were like, let's say, out of money, about to die, like in your worst situation ever, of course that's when you're gonna ask for help. Like, that
exactly.
makes sense. You know what I mean? When you're at your
Hmm.
best, like you're less likely to ask for help. So yeah, a lot of people like they automatically see that and they're like, oh, that means it's like you're doing it out of
Yeah,
convenience.
but
But
you
it's
know what? I
no,
think
bro.
that's
It's
a
life or death.
demonic. Like I think that's a demonic thought because I feel like
That's arrogance.
Satan doesn't have like the chance to repent, for example.
Yeah,
So people feel the exact same way. Like they feel not. I don't know if it's envy, but they feel like they get mad when somebody did something very bad. Let's say kill somebody, to say
yeah,
the least, and they repent and they found salvation. They see that as that's not fair. He needs to get punished. But Christ paid it all on the cross. Like if you really repent from your heart, if you really give your life to Him, and I mean, God is fair, man. He's gonna make
yeah,
justice for everything.
yeah. And one of the reasons why they get mad is because their concept of God is that they can earn their way to heaven. So it's
Exactly.
like saying, hey, like I have better grades than you. Like, why are you
Hmm.
passing? But
Exactly.
in reality, it's the wrong framework that they have because it's not that you can earn your way to heaven, it's that you don't earn your way to heaven. Like
Exactly.
whatever you do is not going to happen. So the Lord has to come and save you. So it's equal. That's why they call it the upside down kingdom because in the physical world everything's about, the best get to the top.
Exactly.
right? In the spiritual world is the opposite. It's the best doesn't get to the top. It's
Mm-hmm.
the most faithful that gets to the
The
top.
most fifth. Yeah.
So
100%. It's not
yeah,
by
man, it
works,
is.
you know.
Yeah, it's by
Like
faith, and then we're safe to do good works.